Hi, in this session we are going to learn about the components of respiration. All aerobic organisms utilize oxygen for their metabolic activities. The cells of the body in multicellular organisms cannot pick up this oxygen directly from the atmosphere. To utilize this atmospheric oxygen, they have a specialized system, the respiratory system. Lungs and the associated structures like the trachea, bronchi, bronchioles, and diaphragm are a part of the respiratory system in many organisms including humans. You can see this picture of the lungs that has trachea, the bronchi and various other airways in the lungs. When we breathe in oxygen-rich air, it goes into the lungs and carbon dioxide-rich air comes out of the lungs. But breathing is just one component of the entire process of respiration. In all, there are 4 components of respiration. The first one is breathing, second is external respiration, third one is transport of gases, and the fourth one is internal or cellular respiration. Let's discuss each one of these. Pulmonary ventilation or breathing is the process in which we take into the lungs the oxygen-rich air from the atmosphere and breathe out carbon dioxide-rich air from the lungs into the atmosphere. So the process of inhalation and exhalation constitute pulmonary ventilation. Inhalation and exhalation occur due to changes in the pressure between the atmosphere and lungs caused by the movement of diaphragm and rib cage. Details of the mechanism of exhalation and inhalation has been discussed in another video. Coming to the next step, that is the external respiration. Once oxygen comes into the lungs with the oxygen-rich air, it is given off to the blood, and carbon dioxide, which is being brought from the body tissues, is given off into the lungs. So there is exchange of gases between the capillaries that are supplying the lungs and the lung surface. Lungs are made up of grape-like thin-walled structures, the alveoli, and gas exchange occurs mostly at the surface of these alveoli by the process of diffusion. Since the concentration or partial pressure of oxygen in the lungs is higher than the blood that is coming from the body, oxygen diffuses into the blood capillaries, and carbon dioxide, which is at a higher concentration in the blood than in the lungs, that diffuses into the lungs. And once oxygen is picked up by the blood in the capillaries, it is transported via the heart to the different parts of the body, and oxygen is given off to the body tissues. So the third component is the transport of oxygen and carbon dioxide by the blood through the heart. The function of transporting these gases is carried out not by the respiratory system but by the cardiovascular system, that is by the heart, the blood vessels and the blood. The fourth component of the process of respiration is the internal or cellular respiration. Once this oxygen is transported by the blood, it is picked up by the cells of the body, that is the body tissues. This exchange of gases at the tissue level also occurs by diffusion, because the oxygen concentration in the body tissues is lower than what is there in the blood capillaries that are entering these body tissues, and the carbon dioxide concentration is higher in these body tissues. So oxygen is taken up by these body tissues and carbon dioxide is given off to the blood. This oxygen is utilized for producing energy by utilizing fuel molecules like glucose, amino acids, fats, etc. And in addition to production of energy, there is production of water and there is production of carbon dioxide. That is how carbon dioxide is produced in the body tissues, and this is then diffusing into the blood capillaries that are supplying these body tissues, and this is then taken back to the lungs where it is given off at the lung surface and oxygen is again picked up. Thank you.